My name is Alex Fisher. I'm the lead systems engineer for the XHAB project at University of Colorado Boulder for 2013-2014. So Roger is an acronym for the Remotely Operated Gardening Robot. Of course, all things NASA have to have a good acronym, so you really design your mission around a good acronym. Roger is one element in a larger system of units that we have for the XHAB project, and the goal is to distribute plant care throughout a Martian or lunar environment. So Roger is essentially, as his name suggests, a robot that goes around and cares for plants that get placed in various places throughout an astronaut's environment. This is the second iteration of the XHAB project at University of Colorado. We won the first one in 2012-2013 and built the contained plant care apparatus that you see behind me. And we submitted a proposal for the second round of XHAB, and we won again for 2013-2014. One of our main customers on that second year was really interested in distributing plant support units throughout the environment, and really taking the care from a central location and bringing the care with the plant wherever it goes. And what that means is that we have spot units, which are smart pots, basically locations that the plant grows, that all of its vitals are monitored, and that light is provided to it at various spectra. We take those spots, and the astronauts can place them anywhere in their environment as they see psychologically beneficial. Roger can go ahead and bring the care to that plant, new water, a robotic arm for manipulating, pollinating, harvesting fruit if necessary. So in that way, we take the system and distribute it all the way throughout an environment, and that's kind of the main idea of the whole system. This mission is kind of by definition a prototype. As mankind is pushing its way towards inhabiting locations outside of our own planet, plant life is going to be vital toward the success of humanity on the moon or on Mars, which would be the two most likely candidates for bases at this point. So the real goal here is, as NASA especially is beginning to prep for such missions, we hope that XHAB will support that effort by allowing astronauts a training platform to kind of prepare for what types of systems they would bring along in order to inhabit another location besides the Earth. Mm-hmm. So this is really to be thought of as kind of a test bed. It isn't an exploration, really. We're trying with our NASA partners to solve the really complicated problem of how do you bring plant life and successfully integrate it into these very metallic bases that are kind of proposed. Mm-hmm. So it not only brings a little bit of the earth and that comfort to the astronaut, but also, plants scrub the air, they produce food and a lot of really beneficial things for a future mission like that. This project specifically will be more or less completed at the end of this semester, so mid-May. But our presentation to Kennedy Space Center won't be until probably a month or so later. Because this system demands so much integration, the Wi-Fi networks that connect everything, the user interfaces, both local and remote, it's really a challenging problem to get all that data where you need it stored correctly and accessible to whoever wants it. There are already setups for Mars bases all around the United States. There's one in particular in Utah that's run, I think, by the Mars Project, and they've actually been training their own brand of astronauts for several years now so that they'll be the most well-equipped for a Martian mission when it happens. Mm-hmm. So this is a very present situation, that's happening now. If there was significant interest in a system like Roger, there are several locations that could take him as soon as he was ready and implement him, the next day in their training protocol. That's kind of the exciting thing. We're not designing specifically for a kind of fairy tale future. This is the current effort that's underway on kind of a national scale with the United States space program.